We're good.
That's what happens when you refresh. Everything closes. I found out.
It works.
We're not. You want me to start over, or
Fuck it, you want to just start over?
yeah? We've only got 2 lines in. We might as well.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1. Cheese.
Calling all killers, welcome all you kings and scream queens. This is the Kings of Kill podcast. We are your hosts. My name is Zach.
I'm Steven.
And together we are the Kings of Kill, bringing you the show dedicated to the love of all things horror. And this week we got another rated R request from our killer fans. Steven, be so kind and announce to the world what we're talking about today.
I'm going to be a little kind with 1985's Return of the Living Dead.
Almost. So close. You did good.
Yeah, I almost did it.
The Return of the Living Dead. Thank y'all for your request, folks. If you want to make a request, easy. Head on over to kingsofkill.com. Do a little shopping. Make a request. Help support the show. We appreciate you. And if you're not following us on social media, the fuck is wrong with you?
Everything.
Everything, according to the cock champ himself. kingsofkill.com. Links to the website. Check it out today. We appreciate it. Now, let's share some scares and let's count some kills. Steven.
Hey.
How you doing, bud?
I'm all right. I'm tired
Forceful.
as hell, but
Yeah, exhausted.
I'm here. I'm alive. Unlike a lot of the fucks in the movie.
Wow. Hurtful.
It's like a
Hurtful.
punk breakfast club.
I have the same description. Because like
It's like a hangover brunch club.
Yes. Breakfast Club was like the iconic positive movie of the 80s. It was fun. It was quirky. What is that? What are you drinking now?
White Claw. Ruby grapefruit.
I think in order to drink a White Claw as a man, you need like a polo to be popped or something. Maybe
I
a backwards
took off
cap.
like I was wearing 3 of them, so I had 3 different collars on.
That makes sense. All different colors.
I was intimidating as fuck.
As fuck,
People were
bro.
moving away. They were just getting out of my way when I was walking along the sidewalk, strutting my shit.
Folks, if you like White Claw, join the KOK frat today. Steven,
Okay, friend.
let you in. The Return of the Living Dead, I'm so excited about this. So it's no surprise. Romero's Night of the Living Dead is like the godfather of zombie movies. It opened the gateway, the floodgates for undead terror, right? It's fair to say that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
This is not a sequel to that movie.
No.
What happened was Romero's partner, because Night of the Living Dead, I think, was his first film, and it was an indie film. It was all self-funded, self-raised. His partner, John A. Russo, who they collabed to make Night of the Living Dead, which is absolutely amazing, right? Really serious, really gritty, great storyline. Still to this day, probably one of the best zombie films ever made.
It holds up. For sure.
It's all right. It's all right. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Well, Russo and Romero were arguing about the Living Dead title. They were court over it. And they decided Russo gets living, Romero gets dead. Not joking. That was a lawsuit. Big deal over words.
Well, who got Dawn?
Right. So Russo, he got living, and he was trying to like hear something as like sort of fun, quirky for Night of the Living Dead. having trouble scripting it though. He just couldn't figure out the story. So after years and years, he found some help. He got some help by Rudy Ritchie himself, Russell Streiner, I want to say. They had like 4 writers on this film.
Works for me.
And basically, they put it in the hands, which I'm not sure why it took 4 writers to come up with this elaborate concept, but they put it in the hands of Dan O'Bannon, his first time in the director's chair, and it showed. Apparently, the set was nuts, super chaotic. There wasn't enough money. There wasn't enough props. There wasn't enough makeup. But at the end of the day, they got it and gave us rock and roll, metal, punk, an 80s MTV music video of horror. Love this movie.
Dude, yes. Have you ever seen the movie Suburbia?
Yes.
It's this. This is Suburbia and Zombieland. But,
What? Suburbia and Zombieland?
yeah, Suburbia is just full of punks, gutter punks, just living their day in like this fucking abandoned house. And a kid gets ran over at the end and dies, and then there's credits. It's basically just...
Whoa, we missed. That's okay. That is the worst synopsis. That's if you turn the DVD over. Remember, like when I actually had to shop for DVDs, and you would just like look for whatever looks cool, like all the best.
Oh yeah,
AMH, right? Blockbuster.
The cover mattered. The story.
The cover mattered, and then you would turn it around.
That's how I watched Universal Soldier.
Imagine if there was just one sentence and it said that. It said just
kid gets ran over at the end. Credits.
And instead of Shia LaBeouf with like the binoculars,
that's Disturbia, you dumbass.
God damn it! I was like, what are we talking about? Anyways, Shia LaBeouf. No, I'm sticking with it. I'm thinking even Stevens.
God damn it.
Whatever else. What's Disturbia? A Rihanna song?
Disturbia is the Shia LaBeouf. LaBeouf. He spies on he's peeping Tom with an ankle bracelet. But Suburbia is about punks just living day by day and I don't know, being punks, being really shitty, and like a family.
I'm glad because I don't remember Shia LaBeouf's movie being anything like that.
There's no punk. Nothing's cool in that movie. Who
was in that movie?
It's a good movie.
Eagle Eye. Was that Shia too?
Yeah, I think he had the A guy. Yeah. The
A guy.
The A guy. But Suburbia, yeah, that was by like Patty Jenkins or something. The lady that did Wayne's World.
Patty Jenkins sounds like
Patty Jenkins
end of Scooby Doo. It was Patty Jenkins in the costume.
It's not Patty Jenkins. I think that's the lady that did like Wonder Woman. Anyways.
Oh my god. I was so bummed when you told me about the Charlie Brown voice actor, man.
Oh yeah, that's wild. Rest in peace. Original Charlie Brown. Bald bitch.
Wow. Talking about ruining an RIP. Damn.
I texted that to someone, and someone they replied, "It must have been a peanut allergy."
Wow.
God damn it!
It
got me for like the rest of my day.
Just ruined. Let's focus on that. So Russo finally gets the story off the ground. He gave it to Dan O'Bannon, who somehow figured out. Check out this cast: Clu Gallagher as Bert, who is one of the worst hero leaders ever. Right? He's concerned about his business. Totally mishandled situation. James Karen plays Frank, who stole the show. The man.
Overactor. Jesus Christ. Relax.
Oh. Overacting. Do you not like Jim Carrey? Talk about an overactor.
Overactor. That's one of the best outtakes.
As one of the bloopers on Liar Liar, someone shouts that to him at the end in the courtroom scene, and he just falls apart.
I miss bloopers. They don't do that shit anymore.
James Karen stole the show. Don't believe me. kingsofkill.com. We're going to have the movie on the website. If you haven't seen this is a must. Shameless plug. Don't care. Don Caffa, who played Ernie.
Big Ern.
So, one thing little weird that some of the main characters are called Bert and Ernie.
Coincidence? I
They're
don't
the
know.
best friends in this. A lot of stuff was cut out about Ernie. Ernie plays the mortician.
The owner, right?
No, Don Kappa plays Ernie, the mortician. The owner is Bert.
Yeah. Ernie. Yeah, he was.
But they're friends, right?
He was
they're
baller.
friends. So they edited out a lot of stuff because apparently the story goes in the original script that he is an ex-Nazi on the run, which
Makes
explains
sense.
the memorabilia on the wall. What? What about that guy screams Nazi? So he has a German pistol. There's some weird memorabilia on the wall. Apparently that adds a whole new weird dimension that was way too serious for this movie. James Cameron, who played Frank, tag teamed with Tom Matthews, who played Freddy. Tom Matthews, Tommy from Friday the 13th in the house.
I didn't even put that together. Holy shit.
Dude, yeah, that's Tommy.
Whoa. Wait. Oh, grown up Tommy.
No, Kid Tommy, you fucking asshole. Yes.
Wasn't Kid
grown-up
Tommy fucking Corey Feldman?
Yes, it's Corey Feldman.
Okay,
That's right.
Yeah. All right.
Corey Feldman, the guy
So
that's
he's like from
completely
Friday
responsible.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman, who, if you remember from our Christmas special, is 100% responsible for the Gremlins murdering the entire town.
What an asshole.
Let's see who else. We have Beverly Randolph plays Tina. That's Freddy's
Oh,
girl.
we got Joanna Man. He's in this. That surprised me. I never put that together.
Are you talking about Miguel A. Nunez Jr.? Yeah.
Sure. I don't know his actual name.
Anyways,
I just
he
know him
looks
as
like,
Joanna Man.
he looks like he looks like he's like related to Rick James. He belongs in an 80s music video.
He looks like Dave Chappelle's Prince and Rick James, but worse.
Like
he's
Dave
parodying
Chappelle.
a parody.
Being Rick James. It's perfect. We have John Feldman, who plays Chuck, Jules Shepard, who plays Casey, Brian Peck, who plays Scuzz. Brian Peck was, I think, one of the only repeat performers in all three of the Living Dead series. We have Linnea Quigley, who plays Trash. My God.
Suits the name.
Wow. So cruel. I loved her performance piece. I thought it was a work of art.
Wait, is that the naked lady?
That's the naked lady.
Trash, yeah, okay, yeah. No, she was cool. Joanna Man's just like cheering her on.
Dude.
That's my friend on a grave dancing naked. Yeah, Joanna Man.
Linnea Quigley, absolutely stunning. Can't believe she had the balls to get up there completely stripped. So when she was, they were filming
like
that
the whole
scene.
Movie.
It's a whole naked dance scene in the graveyard, and she, for some reason, is naked the rest of the movie. It's
The
totally
rest of the movie.
grindhouse, total
Side
drive-in.
In your face.
Long live Joe Bob. This is total drive-in, right? So, looks absolutely stunning. Super fun. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't need to be there, but I don't give a shit. This is 80s horror. Let's go nuts. The producers were there when she was doing the scene. This is produced by Cinema 84 and Fox Films. They had execs on set. That graveyard's a set, by the way. I thought it was a pretty good-looking set, surprisingly.
Actually, yeah.
All the sets.
The whole movie.
Really convincing. So, she's doing the dance scene. She's dancing naked in the graveyard. Why? No idea. This is after she goes
You're
in
a
this
punk.
long
What
feature.
else are you going to do? I would do the fucking same.
No, you're punk. What else are you going to do? The execs are there. She
I
strips.
skateboarded naked because we were bored. Remember that? When I drank too much whiskey? I wasn't completely naked.
I think it was the whiskey, not the boredom.
If you have a lot of SoCo, what are you going to do? Skateboard? Okay.
SoCo was the worst goddamn whiskey of all. I can't
wasn't
believe
fully naked, but
that shit. Let's give it up to
me.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to give you a laugh track. Shit, I feel like a dick. Steven's naked, everyone laughs. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah.
No, we're keeping it. Fuck it. And they're still going. The laugh track for 18 minutes.
No, dude.
She's dancing. Execs are there, and they say,
Punks
hey,
being punks.
what the hell? We can't show pubes. We're going to get an R. We already got an R anyways. Get her out of here. So she shaves and comes back, and she's like, am I ready? He's like, no,
Dude,
that's not what I meant.
shaves. Jesus. Barbie doll.
So then the costume department made her a vagina codpiece. So what you're seeing isn't real. They made her a plastic Barbie doll, basically.
Yeah, there's like nothing. It's just like a smooth criminal.
It's oh man, let's give it up to the visual effects and let's give it up to
The melting of that fucking skeleton's face. Yeah, dude.
oh man, fantasy to film effects. We got John Hunick, Leslie Huntley, Michael Joyce, Paul Kassler. We've got special makeup effects by Alan A. Apone. The punk makeup artist. So they were going to originally hire, you're talking about punk kids, that punk crew, which is, we have like there's like a 20-person cast of main.
Yeah, and they all like act like punks, but then you got like some that are dressed for Sunday school, and then
It's
one
really
that's
weird.
in Talking Heads, it looks like, because his overcoat
yes.
and fucking
It's all
Rick
80s.
Astley hair.
It's super 80s. I love it. But they were going to try to hire real punk kids. But when they got punk kids to show up, they weren't dressed punk enough. So they just found the people they liked acting
But
best
they dress like
and
Clash.
said, we are going to ruin your hair. Is that okay? They're like, yeah, go for it. Let's do this movie. Special makeup effects, Alan A. Apone. Punk makeup artist alone, Yvette Bliss. Back up by Craig Caton and Tony Gardner. The special effects, Bob McCarthy, Kevin McCarthy, and Adam Jones. Holy shit.
The McCarthys. Slade.
The McCarthys, man.
Nah,
Some of the
really good.
greatest practical effects. I mean, Tar Man. The Tar Man.
The first talking zombie
Yeah. It's amazing.
is in this random ass movie.
Speaking of, I love how they flipped the script from day one. So the first zombie we see, he looks like that yellow dude from
Sin City.
Sin City. Yes, looks just like that guy.
Yeah.
Runs out.
The Yellow Bastard. I think that's his name.
The yellow bastard. That's
Yeah.
right. He runs out, gets off. Classic, right? Bang to the head. Zombie dead. Not in Return of the Living Dead. They can't be killed.
It's unreal.
It's very unreal. So
I liked how the opening shot too, like when the dork was like fucking first day on the job and his punk friends were like, oh
yeah.
man, Freddy's got a job. He's working for the fucking man or whatever they say. And everything, it's just like a one shot. Like it's shot actually good. It's like one shot scene for like 5 minutes. I'm like, I don't remember this movie actually being taken that serious. But then it just goes off the fucking rails.
The cinematography was actually really well done, especially with how wild this movie is.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, the Yellow Bastard.
The Yellow Bastard comes running out. They beat him in the head with like a pickaxe, and he's totally fine. They then cut his head off. He's still totally fine. These zombies are indestructible. And you were talking about the opening segment.
This half dogs. What the fuck?
This might be one of my favorite opening pre-title card segments in horror history.
Yeah.
This was great. You got to know the characters. It was upbeat. It was funny. They tell you right at the beginning, this is totally real. Everything here really happened. I love that.
I was like, what the fuck?
Because every warning now has this placard saying, names and descriptions, if they're similar, it's not true. It's all fairy. This one says,
by professionals,
blah, blah,
blah.
fuck you. Everything is real. It's a documentary. And it goes nuts.
And you could tell this movie wished they had like From Who the Bell Tolls as the intro, because you can hear the bell chiming right at the beginning, and then just it doesn't do the Metallica thing. Maybe they could have used it. No, they couldn't. This was 85. No, they could have used it. Ride the Lightning was 84. This is 85.
It was out? Okay.
Yeah, it was out. They could have totally used it. Thanks, Zombieland.
I got to give props to the main title by Francis Haynes. It's actually called the Trioxin Theme, which, if you remember, 2,4,5 Trioxin is the evil government gas that fucks everything up and zombifies everything. It's called Trioxin 2,4,5. 2,4,5 Trioxin. It gets longer and more scientific. I'm not.
There's a lot of words on that tank.
Is actually the main ingredient to Agent Orange.
To Agent what?
Orange.
As a band, I don't know what Agent Orange is.
Vietnam, horribly deadly chemical.
Oh, is
killed
it like
tons of people.
napalm?
I think it was actually originally like a pesticide or a
It's like a
plant killer or something,
chemical.
but except it like burned and killed
Oh, that's right. Why do I not
tons
know
of
that?
people. Agent
Duh.
Orange. It was. I
I'm
think they were trying
thinking
to
of the
thin the
fucking
jungle out.
band. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that Tony Hawk. He was in Tony Hawk, all right.
Dude, Tony Hawk had like the best
The
soundtracks.
best
Tony Hawk,
soundtracks.
Tony Hawk, and Need for Speed, best
Oh yeah,
soundtracks.
Burnout had some good ones, but Tony Hawk 2 was like the shit. That was the best one of the best.
Tony Hawk's one of those games that you can just play for like 6 hours when you're a kid and just not even care.
You beat it in like 2, but then you're still playing it.
You're still replaying it.
I gotta get that 6 score. I gotta get skate.
Meanwhile, your skateboard's just against the wall, and there's a park like 5 feet away.
Yeah, and you're like grinding a tree,
jumping rooftop,
jumping
school.
off people's heads, and fucking yeah, dude, that game rules.
You know, it'd be a great idea for like a kid's birthday party is just put
Get Tony
pinata
Hawk.
skates. Put pinata skates all over a skate park, and you gotta ram into them.
That's actually smart. I'm gonna do that
Boom.
to like someone's kid.
Don't worry, folks. The Kings of Kill are gonna do that to your kid.
We're gonna throw a party for one of your. Book us for your next kid's birthday party.
KingsofKill.com. We're now throwing kids' birthday parties. Brought to you by KOK. Yikes.
Oh shit.
YouTube sponsorships, wherever you're at. We're waiting. This movie was released August 16th, 85. It was filmed in Louisville, Kentucky. It had a budget of $4 million.
What?
And it went on to gross only $14 million, which makes it a success. But this movie needs some love. This thing is wild. It's a ton of fun. It's funny. It's fast. The worst part about the movie is when it ended. It just ends so fast. And I wanted so much
it just
more.
happens, huh?
Also, the ending makes it so much worse. If we're following the rules of the movie, the government steps in at the end, ruins everything, makes it so much worse.
Yeah.
Just makes it happen again. I love this movie. It's
I
so
guess
fun.
it's kind of like Night of the Living Dead. The locals come in and kill some zombies, but nothing. Like, you don't know what happens at the end.
I don't remember what I know. You don't know what's going to happen at the end, but in the beginning, what caused it? Was it also a government accident?
I think they said there was like a government accident in that one too.
I think so.
Those Romero brothers. They get their shit. Yeah, it's an accident for sure.
I can't say enough good things about this movie. This is everything that I think this show's about.
I don't know why I don't watch this enough. Like when I watched it, I was like,
now,
"Have I even seen it?" Like I've seen it obviously, but it felt like the first time, and I was so hyped. Psyched.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid, and I probably saw it on TV, so it was probably heavily edited.
Oh, so you don't just see shit.
This was probably like 35 minutes on TV. It's an hour 31 running time. It feels like 20 minutes. It goes by in a flash.
Really quick, yeah.
You're gonna laugh. It's completely ridiculous.
It's got a
on
good
purpose.
soundtrack too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
some punk shit in there.
It's got
and
bangers.
It's not the Clash. Wow.
It is a little lazy because like intro and the outro with the credits are just repeating cool stuff that happened in the movie, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I love it. I'll watch those special effects over and over and over. This is like
the Mortuary guy is definitely my favorite. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah. It looks like Paul Giamatti had a fucking horrible day.
It's exactly like that.
He looks like yeah.
If you could put them both up on screen real quick, or wait a second, not Paul Giamatti. I'm thinking one of the Reservoir Dogs. What's his name?
Fucking the Wolf, the Pulp Fiction guy that plays the Wolf, Harvey Keitel.
I don't think that's his name. No. We're gonna find out real quick. Bear with me. Reservoir Dogs is such a good movie. Was that Quentin Tarantino's first?
No, he did. That's his first like main big.
His first
dick
blockbuster,
film.
right?
Yeah. But he did like some birthday thing before that, but it
No,
wasn't.
not
that big.
Harvey Keitel at all. Hold on.
What?
Steve Buscemi.
No,
He looks like Steve
no, he
Buscemi.
fucking doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Nah, he's Paul Giamatti.
Yes, all right, you put
Paul
Paul
Giamatti at an Offspring show
then put at the Offspring show. Okay,
because he has bleached hair for some reason.
Did you know the Offspring like slows down and does long piano jams of their like hype songs?
That's not right.
You're like disappointed.
That's not right.
It's like turning Z-Rock on ever. Hey, 90s at noon. It's been 90s all day. What are we talking about? I love this movie. This is bread and butter at Kings of Kill. This is like these kind of reviews are what made this show.
This is one of those fucking movies.
Oh, if you've been listening since the beginning, thank you. All of our episodes are on the website kingskill.com.
Thank you. You survived.
Spotify's got all of them. I know we gave you some rough ones here and there, but we appreciate you hanging out. No matter how you watch, Spotify, YouTube, our website, wherever you find us, thank you for listening. Thank you for sticking with us. We appreciate it. We love your request. Return of the Living Dead. God damn, this is a good movie. What do you rate this? Steven rates every single movie on the fly. So far has not repeated a single rating.
I'm going to rate this. They dealt with a lot of acid rain there, so I'm going to rate it 4 acid rain titties out of 5 with a side of Paul Giamatti. So
you're just taking the W on that one. You're just I win that.
In my head, that's good. No, it's a 4 out of 5 easily, probably more. Yeah, actually, shit. Let's bump it to 4.5. 4.5 out of 5.
4.5.
Yeah,
is this the first upgrade live?
That is the first upgrade, actually.
Living Dead.
It's so fun.
You want to know something really creepy about this?
No.
Well, they didn't have a lot of money for the special effects. They did some great.
How? They look better than fucking Trimmers, or like
they were waiting. They were waiting. The special effects of worms and sand.
Yeah,
that's your comparison.
Yeah.
There was more special effects on Tremors to get Reba's hair to stand up at attention for like 24
Reba's
hours.
hair was at least $500,000.
Reba is fire. You ever go deep tracks, country music, 90s Reba?
Fire fucking crotch, yeah.
Wow.
You ever watch the TV show?
You just called Reba McEntire fire crotch.
I was hoping we skipped over that.
We're recording the whole fucking thing. In post, he's going to crumple up a piece of paper next to the microphone.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to beep out a lot of that.
No, I never watched her show. No.
What? Oh, my God. Me either.
You roll your eyes at me. You're disappointed
I didn't either.
You're giving me shit.
It was always on. It was like after. It was before something I wanted to watch, probably, so I caught the end of it. So I didn't get the whole story, so I was like disappointed.
I feel like it's yet another of the 30 wholesome family comedies on TV. They're all...
Oh, yeah, that's CBS as hell. It's one of those shows.
CBS as hell.
Yeah.
I like how what used to be TGIF awesomeness is now TBS and TNT just throwing shit at the screen and hoping for the best.
Yeah, it's like, oh, here's Bob Hart's Abishola. Here's young Sheldon. Who gives a fuck about young Sheldon?
Mention young fucking Sheldon right there. I won't censor anything you say. I will bleep the fuck out of you every time you say Sheldon. Oh, man. I love this movie. I can't say enough. Check it on the website, kingskill.com.
Yeah, do it.
This is now my Halloween rotation, guaranteed. Must.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say that, but,
I can't believe it wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm like ashamed that it wasn't.
It's pretty weird, but yeah, no, it's totally up there.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's not an actual sequel, right?
No, it's not. In fact, in the beginning, I love how not only does you get that placard, little title saying, "Oh, these things actually happened," but it also does this thing where the guy that plays Frank, who to me totally stole the show, he's telling the kid, his first day on the job, that Night of the Living Dead is a true story.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And sets all this stuff up, and then when they break the zombie rules, the classic Romero zombie rules, which I don't mind. I like the zombies running. I like them talking. I like them being aggressive. I like fast zombies.
You like fast zombies? Okay, that was
like
one of my
fast
questions. I was going to ask that.
I
What kind of version of zombies?
When the mood's right and you get
when the mood's right, you want that slow one, huh?
Mood's right. When you get that slow creeping zombie action, it can be really creepy in a feel. But ever since I saw Dawn of the Dead, where you're getting zombies running after cars gung ho, where
That
they go
remake
fast,
was
slow,
actually
fast,
really
slow. It's one of the few remakes that I absolutely love. We got
It's the
Dawn
best
of the Dead.
Zack Snyder's ever done in his whole fucking
It's
career.
probably the best. Yeah, it
I
probably
watched
is
300 last night and was like, I can't believe I liked this. I liked it so much when it came out because I didn't really know. I knew who Zack Snyder was, but I was like, oh man, CGI is hella good. And now I watched it last night. I don't know why I'm pointing at my fucking screen like it's on, but when I watched it last night, I was like
aggressively open-handed.
I actually hated watching it last night.
I hate the CGI stuff, but I love the way the story's told. But then again, he's just literally robbing Frank Miller's storytelling.
Yeah, they screwed that whole thing up.
I think Gerard Butler did a great Leonidas.
Yeah, everybody in that. Shit, there's a lot in that cast. And I mean, it is a good movie. I loved how it looked back then. But now that I'm used to Zack Snyder, I'm like, fuck this. It took away everything. I was like, I was thinking about Justice League, and I got a bad taste in my mouth. I was like, man, fuck this. But
luckily
Sucker Punch, what was that?
We got a new it's the same formula. Luckily, we got a new Batman coming out soon. It looks epic.
3 hours.
It looks fine. I can't wait. Give me 16 hours. I'll camp in the theater.
No, this one looks. They all look good.
Heavy.
They all look like they're going to be
heavy.
good. I can't.
Looks gritty.
Batman, man. I don't know. Speaking, you know what? Before the horror news, I asked this question to our buddy. Okay, so one survives, the other one, the movie's never existed. Kevin Costner or Michael Keaton?
We're gonna be a dick. What this
right?
is like? This is like a marry, fuck, kill question.
It was really hard. He answered immediately, but
I'm gonna answer wrong.
But
I need this to happen.
I think it's a better question for you because Keaton's Batman.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna be selfish. I don't give a shit. I have to say Keaton lives because I need
White Noise.
I need that Batman. I need. No. We reviewed White Noise, also on the website. I can't believe how that movie fell apart. I had such a better memory of it in my head.
I did too. I thought it was super cool when it was when I was younger.
I thought it was scary and dope, and it turns out it's a piece of shit.
No. I went Costner. Dances with Wolves, Wyatt Earth.
I know that's the right
Waterworld.
answer. I know that's the right answer. Okay, Waterworld was a shit show. It's like one of the biggest flops in movie history.
Fucking no. Oh yeah. No, it's a bomb.
I like it.
Horrible critics.
I like it though.
It's an amazing movie. It's so fun.
What do you think? Okay,
but Keaton,
I think Waterworld is soon going to be due for a remake. I just hope they don't
already
CGI.
done it.
I just hope they don't CGI it. I need it to be practical.
Oh, it's going to be animated kids show Netflix. Calling it now. Just saying.
Animated tit show.
No,
Netflix.
Kids show, not tits show.
Kids show.
That'd be wild.
I actually don't mind adult animation. That sounds bad. Retract that. R-rated animation. Like Adult
Swim.
Yeah, I like a good animated tale. Like I love to draw. I love to cartoon. I love it when you have really good artists stepping bravely away from the CGI standard and going back to hand-drawn animation. I love it.
Those Justice League movies are amazing.
DC comes out with bangers all the time.
They're so good. The new one, Injustice, I liked it. Critics painted it.
I haven't seen that one yet, but it looks good. I love DC stuff. They put out really with like heavy comic artists too, just looking phenomenal.
Why don't they just pull a fucking Phantom Mask like Batman did, or a Sub-Zero, put it in theaters, instead of just Justice League. Here it is. Hope
I
some
think-
people watch it.
I think DC would probably make a lot more money if instead of direct to digital, they put that stuff in theaters. Because I think there's a big
let's
audience.
make Wonder Woman 2, because that was great. Fuck that. If it was animated, would have been better. Fucking Wonder Woman. 2. The first one was great. It's actually fantastic.
I like the character. The first one was actually really well done.
It's super
ending
good,
ending a little screwy. The sequel,
yeah, that villain fight. Yikes.
The whole sequel,
the whole thing
was as bad as the villain fight. The whole thing.
The whole dude. It
didn't make any sense.
No sense.
How did that script get greenlit?
Patty Jenkins.
Patty Jenkins.
That's the person that directed.
Figured out the whodunit.
Yeah.
Patty Jenkins, that rascal.
The Jankster.
The Jankster. That sounds like an SNL. That sounds like not an SNL.
I can't believe she's janking off to fucking Wonder Woman 3 now.
Please don't say she's janking off to anything. The Jankster sounds like a villain from Are You Afraid of the Dark? Like,
oh, for sure. He haunts the high schools. For sure. He died in English class.
He died in English.
He was throwing the pencils up and it got stuck to the roof and he looked up and it slammed right in his face.
That's the heaviest pencil of all time.
It was like
somehow
20 stories. Then the whole class is just trying to get it up there. Substitute teacher didn't care. Anyways. Wrote a whole episode for you, Nickelodeon. Your move.
Are you going to say this is a tale of the Midnight Society and throw that magical sand in there? Speaking of Nickelodeon, I was watching the Niner game last weekend, and Nickelodeon was covering it, and they had like Gak and Ooze and
what is happening? That was so fun. I loved it.
When did that start?
I ran out of my room and was like, because people were watching in the living room. I'm watching it in my room because I was playing Xbox, and I was like, "You guys need to quit this broadcast. Go to Nickelodeon right now."
And they're all thinking, "What's wrong with you? I'm not going to watch SpongeBob right now." And you're like, "No,
tune into SpongeBob right now." Right fucking now. Life lessons are being had.
Dude.
But no, it's so fun.
I'm not sure how this is going to age, but by the time this broadcast comes out, but wow. It is a hell of a year to be an NFL fan. This postseason is nuts.
He's going to have a heart attack.
The playoffs are insane.
By the time this comes out,
the
Super Bowl will be good to go, I guess.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. I'm excited. It's a hell of a year.
I don't know who's going to go.
Crazy games.
I'm picking. I bet it's going to be Rams fucking Chiefs. But that's not the way I want it to go.
Fuck you. I hope you're wrong.
I want Bengals and Niners because it's going to be the lowest viewed Super Bowl and it's going to be funny as hell.
Give a shit. All right.
Horror news.
Oh, horror news.
Went off on a fucking.
We should rename the show just the Cock Tangent.
Dude, cock tease.
Oh.
So this one you might really like. So the Mortal Kombat sequel got announced.
Is it the same crew? Is it the same?
Well, the guy that wrote the Exorcist TV show is doing it. And the guy who wrote the Exorcist TV show and the Moon Knight new TV show on Disney Plus. Yeah, they're writing the sequel. So there is a Mortal Kombat 2. It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be terrible.
We're probably gonna have a cockfight because you probably say Annihilation's gonna be better. But
wow, if Annihilation is better, I will burn the theater down. That is atrocious.
So fucking bad.
That's another CGI dumpster fire. Like all CGI extra blown up movies.
So
bad. All crap. Annihilation. They changed Raiden and cut his hair. Oh my god. They gave Jax these like plastic shiny arms that just like.
How do you just kill Johnny Cage right off the bat? Like, you don't even have opening credits yet. It's just.
That's right.
Main actor dead.
And he was doing a shadow kick finally, and it's still what happened.
I don't know. I think they just tried. They used all their money on costumes not the actors to fit in them, the costumes, because there were so many characters in there. It was like the whole thing of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 whole selection scene. Yeah, they look clean. Yeah.
But then look at the remake of Mortal Kombat, where
amazing.
All you get is this huge. Every trailer. You must have been drinking a bunch of White Claws when you saw that, you son of a bitch. Because all you get
most
is this
likely.
Trailer. Most likely.
Most likely.
You're in the theater.
Yeah. They probably sell them there. Guy. They sell beer there, so.
I always forget to get a beer, and I sit down. I'm like, God damn it, I need to go get a beer.
It's nice.
The whole campaign for that Mortal Kombat movie was Sub-Zero versus Scorpion. We get there for like 5 minutes. That's it. Come on.
And it was a good 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's the only good part of the 5 minute of the 2-hour movie.
Wrong.
What was good? What was good? There was actually, speaking of animated movies, there was a Mortal Kombat movie about Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and it was actually about Scorpion's revenge.
I'm telling you,
it was really good.
Fucking animated movies, so good. HBO Max has a shitload on there, and I'm just
it's so good. It's so good. HBO Max has been on fire ever since they started releasing movies like in your home, because that's where they are, a home box office. Where have you been?
Malignant was great.
In a minute. Hold on, I missed that. What? One more time.
Did I say Malignant?
You cannot say Malignant. Stop it with the Malignant. What the hell was that?
I don't know, dude. That movie sucks.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand it.
It is what it is. And it's coming back, so tune in and watch that, I guess.
Oh my! It is. We're getting another Malignant.
No, I mean they're putting it back on the platform because when they release it, they do it for like 30 days and then they take it off until it comes out on DVD or some shit. Like Resurrections is gonna leave HBO Max soon.
Boy,
and then it's gonna come back later.
Oh no, not the new Matrix fiasco. Hope that doesn't go away. Jesus. I'd rather watch hot garbage burn in my living room than watch
3 times, and those naps were amazing.
The Matrix.
I don't nap.
The original Matrix is one of my favorite movies. You can say what you will. I don't care. I love it. It's fantastic. It blew me away when I first saw it. It's still rewatchable. It's so much fun.
It's like if Z-Rock had a rave.
Resurrections. Oh, it was just...
Why?
I would rather be trapped in a theater and watch a Snyder marathon than have to watch Resurrections again.
Oh, fuck that. No. I would watch Resurrections. It's over faster. Snyder Marathon, you're talking about like 2 weeks of 3 films.
You're ripping open your White Claw trying to fasten the blade out of it.
Yeah. But yeah. What's next week?
Next week, we are not taking a request.
Why?
Because it's my birthday, you bastard.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't take requests on our birthdays. It is up to us.
Well, what do you want?
I don't know, but I think I do.
Oh, have you not decided yet?
Not enough people. Like when you chose your birthday last year and you're like, I'm not sure. How about one of the biggest blockbusters of all time? Let's go. No pressure.
Just
I just saw this right before the show. I love this movie. I never rewatched for some reason. Not enough people talk about this movie. It's one of my favorites.
Tom and Huck. Good movie. JTT, man.
You almost made it a whole show. You almost made it a whole show.
Yeah, I almost did make a whole episode of not.
That would hurt you. You're never hurt by that. That would actually hurt you.
Damn it. I'd be womping. Don't give me another womp for that.
Could you feel it?
Yeah.
Could you feel it?
I felt that one.
Next week, American Psycho.
Ooh. Good one.
One of my faves. And it never gets enough attention in my lineup. I never go back to it. but I love that movie.
Dude, that movie's wild.
It's
I'm
awesome.
ready. I can't wait. That's fun.
I can't wait to get especially about theories into that movie.
Oh boy,
It's different from the stuff.
there's so
I'm
many
excited.
fucking theories. More than
Oh man,
Neil deGrasse Tyson coming up with fucking star theories. There's so much shit. I'm ready. I'm just ready. You know what? I'm ready.
speaking of Neil deGrasse Tyson, right? He hangs out with like other scientists, including Bill Nye sometimes. And I know Neil deGrasse Tyson likes to drink wine. Imagine them getting wasted, theorizing the universe. Imagine trying to keep up with that conversation.
It's like us trying to do horror movies when we're really drunk. But we end up just talking about random other things, as it shows.
Cheers, bud. Raise that claw.
Raise that claw.
Glenn, get in. Why is that not their slogan?
Raise that claw.
Make it like a scary cat noise at the end.
Fuck.
That's if the Bengals win, they're going to be sponsored by White Claw, and that's going to be their new catchphrase. Oh man, I'm excited. I can't wait till next week.
Yeah, some Bateman.
Come join Bale, Christian Bale.
Yeah, but isn't his name Patrick Bateman?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the actor, and
Jason
I'm like,
Bateman?
do you remember this movie?
Jason Bateman in American Psycho.
Starring Shia LaBeouf.
Can't believe that. Disturbing.
Oh, such a jackass.
That's a
You
fun
guys,
movie.
thank y'all so much for listening. We appreciate you. Make sure to head on over to kingsofkill.com. Join us next week for my birthday episode. We'll celebrate together. My name is Zach.
I'm Steven.
And together we are the Kings.
The Kings
God,
of Kill.
just once. Give it to me.
I was already laughing. That's your fault for not going. I can't believe this fucking ends like this every time. Overacting.
Overactor.